The Republican budget targets are being closely scrutinized. DFLers say the targets would hurt local governments.
I don't think that we should be passing the buck off onto the local units and increasing property taxes around the state.
Republicans say the targets reflect the state living within its means.
Budget targets before the committee today allow for us to live within our means.
This session, you can read all about the happenings of the House.
The free nonpartisan magazine, Session Weekly, keeps you up to date, providing in-depth coverage of the House committees and floor action. Here's a glimpse of what you can expect from the professional staff of writers, editors, and photographers in this week's edition of Session Weekly. It's that time in session again. Omnibus bills are beginning to be rolled out in committee. Session Weekly previews an omnibus bill before the Taxes Committee. Plus, advances in prenatal medical technology have found that as early as 20 weeks gestation, an unborn baby can feel pain. Session Weekly looks at a bill being sponsored by Representative Mary Liz Holberg that would prohibit abortions after that time. And how can the state close the educational achievement gap? Session Weekly writer Chris Berggren highlights the debates on possible solutions to the issue.
The bill that I covered this week was one that would provide targeted scholarships for certain low-income students to be able to attend a non-public school. The shorthand word would be vouchers. And voucher programs have been very controversial, and they tend to be very partisan. Supporters tend to be more conservative Republicans, and those who oppose vouchers tend to be Democrats. So the argument in favor of vouchers is that it's a means of providing equity for families who can't afford high-quality non-public schools. The argument against vouchers is that the state has a constitutional responsibility to fund a universal, free, public system that is accessible to everyone.
Session Weekly will be providing coverage throughout the legislative session, keeping you informed and up to date.